The Avengers issue 7 heads to the 1 million BC era and catches up with a tribe of cavemen who are soon taken over by a mysterious being wielding advanced weapons the cavemen have never seen. The mysterious being becomes the alpha leader of the group after killing many of the men and begins talking with a young boy, who is one of the only other person in the cave to actually talk. The man says that there are a few people who can actually talk and are smarter than they have any right to be. The man says that he came from a pack that feared everything once the sun went down, and soon they were finally right to fear what comes from the dark. He tells the boy that they are the world's true masters, and the other people who can't talk help them become what they need to be by dying. The boy asks what happened to the man's pack and learns that they were eaten by something hungry as the man transforms into a giant monster, ripping through the cavemen before grabbing the boy, giving him the name Ghost. The monster says that if the boy wants to know his name, he must come and find him out in the icy wasteland. Later on, after the monster leaves, the boy goes out into the frozen waste to look for the creature, coming into contact with a talking snake, who says that he can help him live in the icy wasteland, and is the only one who can give him the punishment and vengeance he wants. Offering Ghost a deal, the snake says that the boy just needs to speak its name so the boy will be warm again. The boy gives in, calling out for Mephisto, which causes him to be imbued with the spirit of vengeance and become a Ghost Rider. 5 years later, the mysterious man is confronted by Ghost, now riding his giant flaming mammoth, which grabs the man as Ghost says it took a while, but he found him eventually and he's there for the man's name and everything else he has. The man morphs into the monster, saying he's a man who does what it takes to survive and his name will be the last thing Ghost ever hears. The man is revealed to be the Wendigo, whose agility allows him to rip Ghost from his mammoth. Wendigo calls him a fool despite his impressive powers now, and since the boy now feeds on souls, who really is the biggest monster out of the two of them? Ghost says that they are both monsters, but there is only room in the world for one. Wendigo again calls him a fool thanks to his naivete in thinking that they are the only monsters within this world. The fight heads into Wendigo's bone-covered den, and Ghost uses his powers to make a bone whip, grabbing the monster with it and beginning to take his soul. Wendigo breaks the whip, saying as long as there is a hunger, there will be the Wendigo. Ghost's mammoth arrives and stabs the monster with its tusks, but Wendigo is stronger and rips its tusk off, forcing the mammoth towards a cliff. The mammoth falls from the cliff along with Wendigo, who says relying on animals will make Ghost weak and he won't be until he becomes an animal himself. Falling from the cliff, Wendigo wonders if Ghost will survive the fall, but the boy wouldn't. Collapsing alone on the icy tundra, Ghost soon hears a voice in his head telling him he's not alone. Soon he is confronted by the Phoenix and Odin, who tells him he needs to join them to save the world. The Avengers issue 7 was an awesome origin story of the first Ghost Rider and one of the members of the Avengers 1 billion team. I love this Rider story and how they're painting Ghost Rider as a monster of sorts that knows what he is and is still trying to do the right thing and stop a villain like Wendigo and kind of be the lesser of two evils. Wendigo as well was a great use of a villain and one that kind of makes sense for the setting as well. He's kind of like an ageless beast and I thought that was a really great monster to have for this Ghost Rider to fight as his first villain. I really hope we get more origins for the rest of the team members since this team is really interesting and so far they've been kind of criminally underused. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.